Now here's the pitch. Line drive to left. Benintendi is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are two gone now.
Up next for Tampa Bay, the designated hitter.
To the plate now for the Rays is the DH, Daniel Robertson. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. There's a line drive out toward the gap in right center. He takes the turn and heads for second. And he's not stopping. He wants 3. And he is into third with a 2-out triple.
Of course they feel good about the triple, but I know how managers thinking. He's in the dugout wishing that triple would have come when some guys were on base. They've left a lot of guys out there in this one. We'll see if his teammate can bring him home.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. High in the air out towards shallow right. Betts is there, and he puts this one away for the 3rd out. So a great job there of working out a potential trouble. No damage done after the into the box now. J.D. Martinez. And guys, 7th inning already. Hey, I'm not complaining, but this one's been flying by.
Yeah, I'll agree with that, Nat. That's what you get when both starting pitchers have it working. Neither of them have been nibbling around the strike zone at all, and they've trusted their defense to make the plays, and they've done just that.
Yeah, and it's resulted in a game that could really go either way in these late innings. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. To short, hit hard. Adames picks it up. On to first, and it's a quick start to the 7th as now there are 2 away. The first base. Here's Steve Pearce now. He hits with 2 away as they continue to trail in this close game.
Well, Matt, this has been a big inning on the mound. He's had to face the middle of the order, and so far he's held them at bay.
Yeah, this feels like the kind of inning we'll look back on at the end of the game, even if the result of it changes dramatically here. Behind 0-2 now. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And yet another strikeout here. His 11th of the ball. Game, and this one. Ji-Man Choi the next to hit. He was a ground out victim last time up.
The first baseman, Ji-Man Choi.
This is line to left, but this will be pulled in out there in left center. Well hit, but a rough out number 1.
Now jumped all over that first pitch of the inning, and he didn't miss it. Just wasn't able to steer it in a direction that resulted in a leadoff hit.
Stepping in now, Michael Perez. Line towards center field. Bradley is back, and he'll get there to make the play for out number 2.
Now batting, right fielder, Guillermo.
Ready once again, Guillermo Heredia. He has flied and lined out in 2 trips in this one. Oh, and that one slung through the strike zone that time at 98. 0-1. Boys, we see the pitch count. It's hard to remember the last time we saw a guy pitch this efficiently.
Yeah, Matt, it's incredible to watch him go after guys. He's forcing a lot of early contact, and they haven't done a whole lot with the balls they put in play against him.
Well, it took him till the 7th, but he gets his first hit of the game here, and that'll extend his hitting streak.
Yeah, and he didn't come out of what he was trying to do all day, Dan. Kept the front shoulder tucked, kept the ice water in his veins, and didn't try and get too big. Extends the hitting streak. Nice job.
You know, D-Row, I talked to him before the game about the streak, and he said the toughest part is he hopes to get hits early in the game to take the pressure off. He had to wait to the 7th inning in this one to come through.
Now pitching for Boston.
Here comes the Red Sox
Number
manager up
47,
out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And we're going to see a pitching change, as that's going to do it for his starter here tonight. Not an altogether bad performance here, 6 2/3, but he stands to be the loser unless things can turn around. They're going to extend their lead as the runner scores from second.
Hey, Dero, that's a big RBI right there to stretch this lead to 3. Takes a lot of pressure off your pitcher going into the bottom part of the inning.
Yeah, Dan, no doubt. As an offense, all you're trying to do is put your pitchers in positions to be successful. Giving them that 3-run cushion has to make you feel good.
The 0-1 on its way. Stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases. In to score is the runner from first. Now a 5-0 lead.
And you know, this run might be the one that seals this thing for good. A 3-run deficit is tough enough to overcome, but a 5-run deficit feels like it might just be a little bit too much. They don't have many outs left to work with.
Now to the plate, Mike Zunino. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here. He's set, and the pitch. Laid off the bender there, but it's in for a called strike. Behind 0-2 now.
I know it's a guessing game, but usually when you flip that coin, it better come up fastball at this level. You cannot be late right there. That was right in the wheelhouse.
Pitch on its way now to Zunino. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. But that'll hit off the wall in left center. As he arrives at second without a play, as also on the play, a run comes across to score.
Designated hitter, Daniel.
To the plate now is the designated hitter, Daniel Robertson. He tripled last time up. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Drilled right back up the middle, and that'll get through into center field for a base hit. Hack on another here as the runner scores from second.
You know what I like right there, Dan, is the batter's approach. Not trying to do too much, just taking it right back up the chute again, staying within himself, and just knowing that anything to the outfield gets him an RBI.
Now, that's a good piece of hitting. That's a great point, Dero. I think a lot of times hitters go up there trying to do a little bit too much. Sometimes you just have to.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. 9 men come to the plate, however, 5 of them score. 8th inning coming up. The Rays. Are in front, 7-0. Stepping into the box, Xander Bogaerts. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
And a curveball's in there, so he's quickly behind 0-2. Here's another 0-2. And he's just rolling right now, and even dozen strikeouts for him in the ballgame. Rafael Devers the next to bat. A hit and 2 tries for him so far.
Devers.
Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1. On could we see another strikeout here? It's 0-2 now.
There's another pitch for a strike, and this guy's really attacking hitters well tonight, being aggressive early on, and if he continues to throw strikes like he is, he's going to have a pretty good night.
Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. The pitch. Got him. as he just continues to mow down these hitters. 13 strikeouts now.
2 up, 2 down on strikes in this inning. He looks really sharp out there, guys.
Jackie Bradley Jr.
So striding forward now, Jackie Bradley Jr. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. And they go right after him on the inside corner for strike 1. And Bradley swings and misses at that offering, and he's deep in the hole. 0-2. Here it comes. And he's going to add to the total. 14 punch outs now as that ends the inning. Ready for another shot now. Ji-Man Choi, 4th trip to the plate for him, and he's at risk of ending that nice hitting streak that he's put together.
Yeah, chances are it's on his mind, Matt, but you just have to let that get out of the way as best you can. You have to approach this at bat just like any other. Otherwise, you're just getting in your own way.
Number 43.
In now, Michael Perez. Hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out.
Yeah, Matty, it's always a little frustrating when you square one up. You hit a solid line drive like he did, and all you have to show for it is a jog back to the dugout. That can get in your head for a little while. That's what we refer to in the biz as a hanger right there. He's lucky he's getting this baseball back.
That will bring in Guillermo Heredia now. He swings and sends it in the air to right center field. Oh, and this kicks right off of him. And he is in there. Throw comes into third now, so they're at the corners here with only 1 out.
Dan, as a former pitcher, are you privy to this guy? I mean, he's been swinging the bat well. I know it's only April, but he's been using the entire field, staying line to line.
That's what makes it so hard as a pitcher when you can't go one way. When you pitch a guy in, he pulls it. When you throw it away, he hits it the other way. He's having that ability right now just to be able to get the barrel to it, and he's having a real strong beginning this season.
Slapped hard the opposite way. Catch made in left. Here comes the runner for the plate. Notch 1 in the score column as the runner from third crosses the plate. Ryan Brazier enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is. Brandon Lowe will be the first to greet him here as he stands in with a runner at first and 2 away. There's a drive out toward the gap in left center. And this will get on out to the 370 sign now. Oh, and the throw back in is a wild one. And he will score now from first. And the throwing mistake there getting the ball in is going to wind up costing him. Striding in, Tommy Pham. And he's got a shot at history here, but he'll need a triple to complete the cycle. Takes this the other way to right. And that's in there. Base hit. Lowe is on his way home. And it's not in time. He's safe as a run will score on the play as well.
Sometimes it's hard to explain when a game is this lopsided. A lot of things just kind of snowball on you. One thing leads to another, a big hit, which leads to another, some bad defense, some shoddy pitching. Next thing you know, you look up and you're on the wrong side of a whole lot of badness.
This is line to left. Benintendi will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. So 3 runs on 4 hits, no errors, and a man left on. Now at the plate, Sandy Leon starting things for his side in the ninth as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. But these guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats.